do. Clean windshield just doesn't seem to want to happen.
Beautiful sunset happening.
Beautiful. Thank the Lord for another day.
Heidi ho, Heidi ho.
Only one sure way to go.
Where's your phone?
Heidi, hey, Heidi, ho. Only one more day to go. To the end of the year.
New Year's Eve.
You'll be there and we'll be here. Not a cloud in the sky. It'll be a colder night. No clouds to hold the heat in. Y'all have those KARM stores, K-A-R-M stores around where you guys live?
It's a
It's a thrift store.
thrift store, but it's like Christian-owned thrift store.
And it is quite helpful when you're looking for something that costs a lot.
We didn't shop there a lot, but every once in a blue moon, go get something there. Go check to see if they had something there. Hi, Jeremy.
Furniture. Hey, Jeremy. And you're helping a good cause. Heidi, hey, Heidi, ho. Only one more day to go. You'll be here, we'll be there. Starting out a brand new year.
Jeremy said he's saying hello from the Gulf Coast of Alabama.
Oh. Down in the bitter nib of Alabama. What do they call that little spot
We
that sticks down to the
have
coast?
friends in Alabama.
Yeah, they live
It's very
Enterprise and Dothan.
Mobile. He said Mobile, Alabama.
He's in Mole. Oh, there's Coast Guard base there. Coast Guard Air Base. Mobile Bay. Those fancy lights out
I do like to drive at this time of night because I like to see the sunset.
there. Look at those lights over there. Those part of the. Yeah, okay, that's part of the.
Donnie says names wrong. Wilderness of the Smokies, is that what you're talking about? Or the Soaky Mountains?
Soaky Mountain.
Just passing there. Jeremy said, yep, the Mobile Bay, there's another name for it. See if you know what it is. Do you know what the other name for Mobile Bay is?
Another name for Mobile Bay? Wow. Sunoco Coast? Named after gas stations, it'd be the Sunoco Coast.
Mobile, Alabama.
Well, if it's mobile, maybe there's another one that's stationary bay. If this is mobile.
Oh, he said the Bay of the Holy Spirit. Tampa Bay is called the Bay of the Holy Spirit too.
Tampa Bay is called the Bay of the Holy Spirit.
He said that they call it Mobile, Alabama, the Bay of the Holy Spirit.
Oh, good. You're asking.
Is Mobile, Alabama in the Gulf?
No. I mean, it's in the top of the Gulf.
Okay. But
Not
that
even
maybe
close to
all of
Florida.
the bay is called the Bay of the Holy Spirit because they call that Tampa Bay is called the Bay of the Holy Spirit too.
There's a difference between a bay and a gulf. Oh, great.
Well, you have that in common with
Tampa.
Tampa Bay then, because Tampa Bay is called the Bay of the
Holy Spirit, and
Holy
also
Spirit.
the Bay of Lighting Fires, because it's the lightning capital. So that's awesome.
I wonder if that's where my dad's best friend owned a piece of property. Was that Mobile, Alabama?
I think so.
But he sold it to like the state.
He sold it. Yeah, he did.
And they made it because it was such
Into
a
national.
it was such a refuge for wildlife that he sold it to the state, and they made it into like a state park.
Yeah. And wasn't he like saying something about the house was turned into a ranger station, or?
Yeah, I think they used the house as the ranger station.
And,
the house they
and
lived
a
in.
museum or something. Yeah.
Hi, Cammy Bars.
Candy bar.
He was a Navy veteran.
Yeah,
He's-
aviation.
He's passed away now, but he was my dad's best friend ever since they met each other in the Navy all those years ago. And he was from Harlan, Kentucky. His dad was a coal miner, and he joined the Navy in order to not become a coal miner. So that's a little history right there, background history of
Family.
that little place. But I think, isn't that in Mobile? Is that in Mobile, Alabama? Or is it somewhere else? It's somewhere in Alabama. The sunset looked nice tonight. Pretty orange sky. Last night it was pink. Tonight it's orange.
It rained last night again. What is orange sky? Orange sky at night? See, there's the
No,
light.
it's red sky. That's a red sky.
So what's an orange one?
Just pretty.
Orange sky at night. Sailors going to Florida. Vitamin C.
Jeremy said he doesn't know if that's in his area or not.
So if there's an orange sunset over the ocean, is it vitamin C?
He said it's just getting to 5 p.m. there. It's getting to 6 p.m. here.
Yeah.
Curly!
Curly! Mo! Larry!
Curly's laughing. We enjoy the name Curly, so we like to make it special greeting. It's like candy bar. Donnie calls Cammy Bars candy bar.
Yeah.
If he can find a special
I can come
greeting.
up with a silly name for everybody.
Nancy, he just calls her Treasure.
Yep, because she's our treasured home. Oh yeah, I can make it. I can always come up with something.
Jeremy said Harry and Marv from Home Alone. Yeah, that was quite the movie. They were in for it.
The Wet Bandits? Are you talking about
those
the Wet
guys
Bandits?
were in for it. They did not know the kid they were dealing with.
Yeah.
They were stubborn, and they were I think they got spiteful and they were like, we're gonna get this kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Home Alone 2, when they saw each other again.
Oh.
And they saw that kid.
Hi, Rebecca.
The Revenge of but I don't like that actor that plays the one guy with the tooth. Man, he just scares me. I don't. He's. There are some people that play evil that you just think they're not even acting. You know, there's some actors that can play the devil without even trying. I can't imagine. It's easy to be evil.
Hello, Kurt.
Is that Captain Kirk?
Jeremy said those guys were the one for the show.
Yeah, they really helped it happen. It was great to watch them suffer. Why is it human beings like to watch other human beings that deserve it get what they deserve? Why do we like that? Do we feel better about ourselves or something? Oh, and burning them with the iron. Huh. Oh, that was so funny.
Jeremy said Home Alone 2 has President Trump in the movie.
Yes,
I knew he was in one of his. I seen that on Facebook.
But they edited him out.
Was he in the first one?
The second one. He was in the
Only
second
in the
one.
second
Home Alone.
one. Okay.
Lost in New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And yeah, he met him, and it would be interesting to get the version that has Trump in it, because they edited him out for political reasons.
But you know, sometimes in movies, there's a lot of movies where they edited parts out of the movies, and if you can find, sometimes you can find a DVD of those movies where they have this original
director's original cut. Yeah.
Yes, original movie the way the director wanted it to be.
Oh yeah, because there was this movie called Predator. Boy, they hacked that thing up because it was so violent.
But then sometimes you can also buy a DVD, and it'll have the cuts. It'll have the cutted scenes in it, where you can watch the scenes that were cut out of the movie.
Deleted. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the extras.
But they actually recorded the scenes, but they cut them out of the movie.
Yep.
You can buy DVDs where you can see where they had scenes of the movie that they cut out before they released it at the end.
Yep. Oh, there are so many actors that are upset about how much, for time reasons, ends up on the cutting room floor.
Kurt said he was planning to hit some outlets today or tomorrow, but the crowds have been crazy. Yeah, people are here for New Year's, so it's last night it was real crowded when we were driving around, and it could be even more crowded tonight when we get to Gatlinburg. Rebecca said they said that about Dances with Wolves, but never brought out what they said they were going to put at the end.
Yeah.
Melanie said her son and his wife were at Dollywood today. He said the crowds were so bad he wasn't going to try to ride anything. Well, I posted on my Facebook page, Smoky Mountains Blessed Facebook page, that, you know, Donnie had said, I posted an announcement from Dollywood because I said, Donnie had said, hey, do you want to go over to Dollywood? You know? And I said, no, I think I'll wait till
after the New Year.
After the New Year.
We'll have a couple days in January.
Or at least I would wait till at least New Year's Day, if not after the New Year. Because I said, it's way too crowded. And I said, I've seen photos that people have posted at Dollywood, and it's way, way crowded.
I haven't seen it that. And
so today, the announcement from Dollywood was that it's not only crowded in the park, it's crowded in the parking lot. And they were asking people to park elsewhere. They were saying, come to Dollywood, but park elsewhere. They were saying go over to the Patriot Park and ride the trolley, or park somewhere else and ride over, but we have too many cars. That was the announcement today.
Wow, they didn't even, everything was full. Splash Country, everything.
Everything was, they didn't have room for
Why did everybody wait
any
till
more
now?
parking. You know,
Man.
so I was like, I'm not,
Nope.
I don't feel bad about
Not at all.
skipping it.
Maybe a good day to go would be January 1st because everybody will sleep in. I know that the 3rd of January.
Kirk said we live 30 minutes away and usually take the back way in.
Right, so tomorrow night will be New Year's Eve, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll be having to head.
Melanie's from Southern Kentucky.
So that means I need to be home from work by about 2 o'clock, huh? We can be out the door by 3, 4 o'clock. Are we going to do the wagon and find a place to sit?
Not the wagon.
The
other
Bucky,
wagon.
the Bucky chair or the Bucky or
The Bucky
wagon?
chair, it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll sit there or not. Will we sit there or will
If
we
we go
move
early.
around? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to move around. I don't know.
Well, last year we sat in one spot.
Yeah, I know.
And watched the fireworks.
We've done New Year's live streams for a few years now, and one year we were up at the Gatlinburg Sky Park and did it from up there and showed the fireworks from up there, and then another year we did it from Anakeesta.
Yep.
And we were coming down during the fireworks. We were coming down the chairlift, watching the fireworks live stream. So that was fun. Hi, Scott. Scott said hello from North
Scotty.
Kentucky. Hi, Tiffany. Scott said, beautiful day today. Yeah.
Good.
It's not rainy or anything today.
Sun was out. Dry things up a little bit.
Why don't you get over there so I can get a nice picture?
Okay. Forgot where I was. I'd be moving over already.
Yeah, I know, you forget to move over.
Move over. So we all moved over and one fell out. Do, and don't you doubt. We did go to Hatfield and McCoy's Dinner Feud one time, and just about that time is when Dolly bought it. So I'll bet it's even a better show now. And there's the Titanic, the half that didn't sink. They brought it to Tennessee.
When it's sunset, I like to take pictures of that when I drive by.
I'll tell you, that Titanic at sunset is just so
It's just
beautiful.
so pretty.
Makes you feel like you're in a light.
This one's okay, but just move over with. Yeah.
They don't even have the lights on John Wayne's face tonight. Well, I don't like that at all. That's an insult. Uh-huh.
They need to put more towers in here because it's hitting some dead spots. Pigeon Forge, there would be any dead spots, to be honest with you.
Hi, Rebecca. You know,
I already explained it. That's not who sent them to us.
I know that. But I want to...
Cashmere yarn?
Yeah, forget it. No, I was just going to say I appreciate people that do that. And
Is that what it was from Nancy?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh.
Nancy was on the thing the other night.
We got it from Nancy.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear us. One of our phones is circling, one of our phones isn't. We gotta get through this dead spot.
There definitely shouldn't be any dead spots right in this area where this strip is, when all these businesses are around here and stuff. There should be no cell tower dead spots at all.
Hey, we're back.
Rebecca does knitting and crochet.
Knit one, purl two.
We didn't get the bug back yet. The bug is still in the bug doctor. Mechanic's still working on it.
Yep, the parts didn't come in yet. They're, because of the holidays, the shipping is off a day, so he's expecting the part to come in the morning and have it back to us tomorrow afternoon.
Hi, Donald from Ohio.
There's my favorite, Donald.
Well, there's more than one. So
And I want it back because we need it for our icon. So I'm hoping we can get it back early. Because that's New Year's Eve.
We're not driving the loaner car in the evening because the window is absolutely horrible.
Used to be you couldn't scratch glass. Now you can.
Like they put plastic on the glass or something, and now it scratches up.
This aftermarket windshield we just put on the HHR doesn't have plastic on the outside. It's regular glass.
Yeah, if you get your glass replaced, I would request that you get no plastic on the outside of your glass, because it just scratches up and makes it more dangerous for like driving in the evening, you know. It seems like if they put plastic on a windshield, it should be like in between the glass. Like they should put it on the inside.
They do put it on the inside, yeah, to keep
Of
your
the
head from
glass.
going through.
Yeah.
And they do sandwich some in between as well. I don't know why. I took a green pad to clean my windshield, and the green pad started scratching the glass. And I asked the dealer, I was like, what the heck is this? And he says, oh yeah, they coat that. That's coated. Don't use anything on there. We're passing the swans swimming. We already passed this geese a laying. 7 swans swimming. 8 maids a milking. 8 maids a lactose intolerant. 9 lords a leaping. Lord leap, leap, Lord leap.
Those are ladies dancing.
Those are ladies dancing. Oh yeah. I was going, that looked a bit feminine for being Lords of Leap.
These are the Lords of
I got
Leaping.
them confused the other day too, didn't I? Here's the Lords of Leaping. That's more manly. Yes, that's a man. That's a pirate right there. Arr. Before something?
I think somebody said like 368 or something like
368
that.
or something like that. So we were just talking about if you got all the gifts from 12 Days of Christmas, every time they gave it, you would get 12 trees, you would get 24 turtle doves, you would get 48 calling birds, or 3 French hens. Because the song does say, even on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming. And
then it says the next one.
and 11 lords a leaping. 10 ladies dancing. No, it was 11 pipers piping. 10 something or other. Not exactly the greatest Christmas song, was it? Well, it took a long time to get through that song. Oof.
What is everyone's favorite Christmas song?
The Way in the Manger. What's that?
There goes the
The
trolley.
trolley.
Pigeon Forge trolley is like green and teal and yellow, and the Gatlinburg trolley is got the orange color in it. So that's how you can tell the difference between the two trolleys, is the color of the outside of the trolleys is different. Tara said her favorite Christmas song is Oh Holy Night.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
Rebecca said her favorite Christmas song is Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, really? Why is that?
That is, that's not a song you hear a lot.
No.
They play a lot of songs.
That was a stop-action movie, too.
Yeah. Mrs. Virginia, I love that song too. But Mrs. Virginia said favorite Christmas song too. Song, Rhonda Gale. We're talking about
Crowns.
I think. Oh, we're still here.
Yep, so to honor him. Mine was Hark the Herald. Because that's the only one that, well, I shouldn't say the only one, but that is the one that definitely talks about being born again, definitely talks about being saved from sin, definitely talks about Jesus being the way. That is the best lyrics. Born to give us second birth. That is born again. Born to take the sons of earth, the sin from the sons of earth. Born to give us second birth.
Rebecca said, that song makes me think about giving of yourself instead of receiving gifts. That's why I like that song.
Someone made a comment on Facebook the other day that I had to comment back to them. They were confessing they've spent their whole life helping everyone else, and that they're going to end up alone. I've spent my whole life helping everyone else, and I'm going to end up alone. And I said, no, don't you confess that. You confess your harvest for all the seeds you've sown. And that's very important, that we speak the way we want it, not the way it is or the way it looks like. Don't talk about the way it looks. Talk about the way it's going to look. Talk about the way it should look and how it will look. The only people that end up by themselves are people that surrounded themselves with themselves.
Hey, Rhonda Gale, what's your favorite Christmas song? Teresa Harden said, The Beautiful Star of Bethlehem is one of her favorites.
Is that one that goes, oh, beautiful, huh?
Yeah, that Beautiful Star of Bethlehem, yeah.
I haven't heard that in a while.
I think, like the Gaithers, like some of the groups that are with the Gaithers and all that, they sing that song a lot. Like at their little Christmas get-togethers and stuff like that. That's where I've heard the song
Beautiful
sung.
Star of Bethlehem. Yeah, and that's kind of a country gospel kind of a genre, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. As you can tell by my songs, I like that genre.
Yep.
I like that genre.
Mouth organ.
I like bluegrass mixed with a little folk.
Bluegrass, white snow.
And little bit of country flavor. I grew up on that. I like
what's that lady's name that sings
Elvis. I grew up on listening to Elvis too. Teresa said, I come from a bluegrass gospel family. It's in my roots. Yeah. My dad taught himself how to play the guitar and play along with that. And so I've had a love for
Loveless.
Bluegrass because of that.
What was that? Is that the country singer's name? Loveless?
That's her last name, yeah.
Yeah, she's a bluegrass. She has a bluegrass
Here's a Christmas album out.
Oh yeah, you sent it to my phone. I listened to it until it got deleted.
Well, it's not deleted. It's just your phone.
When I switched phones, it didn't.
Yeah, when you switch phones and it didn't get transferred over, but it's still.
But yeah, I love Bluegrass Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fireplace, mandolins, violins, banjos, close knit. Why, it's like being with the Darling family on Andy Griffith.
Rhonda likes a lot of the Elvis Christmas songs, she says.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I have a blue Christmas without you. Blue, blue, blue Christmas. Yeah, we don't usually stop this far out. We have to hurry up and say, Gatlinburg welcomes you. Today we get to say, Gatlinburg welcomes you.
Gatlinburg welcomes you.
You actually get to see the sign today.
You can see traffic going into Gatlinburg. We usually go by much quicker. Sometimes Donnie drives by a little slow going in there, but...
Oh, I'll slow down for the sign,
yeah, just to show the sign. Yeah. But usually, there's not like traffic going in underneath that sign.
Very rare.
Oh.
Oh, it's the Appy Lodge break. The Appy Lodge takes all of our signal. How dare they? Right here is Davy Crockett Ripley's butt. Oh, I like it a lot. They've repainted Davy Crockett.
We're not in the thing, Donnie.
Well, maybe they'll hear me anyway. Beautiful stuff.
Changed it.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Wait till it's done.
Hold on.
This is a long section
Thank you very much.
It's hard to tell whether you can hear us or not because it shows me on my thing that there's a cell dead spot in that area. So at the Appy Lodge, which it changed my words to happy, but there's a cell dead spot right there in that area.
Oh, I like that Davy Crockett putt. Let's open 365. Oh, there's that cute little Bow Wow.
Cute little dog right there.
I think he's crunching.
Doing his business. Rhonda said, John Wayne, too. You do a good John Wayne.
Oh, I got a cook. I do Boris Karloff as well.
Oh, I bet you it's going to be a little doggy meet and greet in a minute. There's one going the other way.
Doggy.
Oh, doggy meet and greet. There's one going the other way. I have the beautiful Star of Bethlehem song in my head now, but it's copyrighted, so we can't sing it.
Huh. You can sing 10 seconds of it, right? Without getting caught.
I don't know.
It's too dark.
Pray for Rose Renee.
Yeah, cutie pie up there.
Come to the knowledge of Christ.
Yes.
Jesus' name.
We will have no help. And spirit of divination.
We're in Gatlinburg.
Start the knot off right there. Turn this heat off. Keep this up.
There's another little doggy.
It is little doggy night in Gatlinburg.
Maybe some little doggy meet and greets along the parkway.
Doggy meat. Don't say doggy meat around these restaurants.
Meet and greets. Oh, Mrs. Virginia, we pray over your back. She said she's down with a bad back right now. Her back's hurting. We just pray,
Peace be still.
that pain subside.
Thank you.
Excuse me. We pray that pain subsides over your back in the name of Jesus, Mrs. Virginia. A lot of us have dealt with that situation, so we totally understand that.
Yeah.
You kind of get, kind of lay around in as comfortable of a spot as you can to rest your back sometimes, when that goes on. Hello, Nancy.
Fancy meeting Nancy.
That's Donnie says treasure.
Upper.
She said she's eating and talking to her family while she's playing us.
We're good table company.
Speaking of, I put out a video this morning from the Berg Steakhouse. That was our first time going there. And in the pinned comments of that video is a code word. If you're coming to the area and you want to eat there, in the pinned comments, Byron, one of the owners, he owns it with his family, he gave us his code word to get a 20% discount, and he said we could share it with our viewers and our friends. So I put it in the pinned comment. I didn't put it in the video because Donnie didn't know whether he would want to change that or not.
Yeah, it wasn't until after we.
I didn't want to put it in the video, so I
permission.
put it in the pinned comments instead.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Diamondbacking.
20%
Everyone's
is
praying
worth
for
it.
Mrs. Virginia's back to feel better.
Thank you, Lord. Touch Miss Virginia right now on her back. Thank you, Lord. She's muscles be relaxed and bones be in place. In Jesus' name.
Tara said she made some cookies. She made some molasses cookies, some with jelly and some without jelly, because her niece is not a fan of jelly, apparently.
Joy and I bought a box of cookies from Scotland. I don't know a cookie until I've had one from Scotland.
And he's got the nerve to think I don't like those particular kinds of cookies, shortbread cookies, but I've been eating shortbread cookies for so many years
Couldn't talk
at
her out of
Christmas
it.
time, and he thinks I don't like them, so
Yeah.
he's trying to keep them from me. I'm like, no,
No,
I like those.
just because you wouldn't buy them, I had to buy them. I just thought that entitled me to a few more of them, but nope. First come, first served.
Mrs. Virginia said she made the cookies also without jelly.
I like the lemon shortbread cookies that have the drop of gelatin, of lemon jello right in the front, and it's all dried up and hard yellow candy, chewy candy, melted jujube by Gene or something. Body's wanting to. Did you finish off that boost?
Yes, I did.
I don't want to do that. It's too late to do that. I need something to keep me going here.
Did you eat
Box
sugar?
of popcorn.
Did you eat sugar or something?
No, just had a. No.
Mrs. Virginia said several people took some of the cookies home. Hey Tara and Mrs. Virginia, have you ever done like a cookie exchange where for the holidays or something where everyone shared their cookies? I don't think we've ever done that, but I think it would be fun to have a cookie exchange.
Wow, I would do that.
Donnie would be the cookie baker, and
everybody would want to be changing with me.
Donnie makes some really good chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
that's probably
I used the old
his
Nestle
best
recipe.
His best cookie is the chocolate chip. As long as he
For years,
as long as it's not, he doesn't over bake it.
You know, for years there just weren't a lot of types of cookies. There was peanut butter, chocolate chip, and sugar. Now, boy, the choices of cookies.
Tara said, our local extension office does a cookie giveaway. You bring 48 cookies and the recipe, and then you each take 48 cookies home, and then they fix a book with all the recipes in it. And Mrs. Virginia said, no, our family each give each other, but we don't make them together.
Oh, I love a kitchen for hanging out, do dishes, and cooking, and it just makes the time go by. Next thing you know, the meal's done. I loved it. I'd cook with 2 or 3 other cooks when I was in the military.
Rhonda Gale said she misses her mom's baking and cooking since she's not been able to do that. I bet, Rhonda, that would be something that would be very missed for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get that icon back over to that side of her body so that she can do that.
There's a little doggy in a pouch.
Joey.
Happy New Year, Rebecca. You have a nice night.
Thank you, Rebecca, for coming in.
I think Rhonda's mom is home, but I don't think she's able to stand up and get around and do things, you know, like she used to do. Rhonda's been doing the cooking and taking care of her mom and everything.
Beautiful song.
Rhonda Rhonda Gale said she's been having to do everything, and yeah, so. But we're proud of you, Rhonda, for standing up and
taking care of your mom.
It's a wonderful thing. What's this guy's little dog? I don't know why the people are thinking it's okay to step into the street like that.
That's just the sidewalks are that crowded tonight.
Well, then just wait your turn. I mean, I have stepped off into the road if it was not heavy traffic, but you don't want to do that in heavy traffic. Just stay on the sidewalk and wait your turn to get around the people.
Yep.
Rhonda Gale said, it is a lot of work. Yep. Hey, Van Girl Cheryl.
Van Girl.
Happy New Year to you, too. Cammy Barr said, I understand, Rhonda Gale. We're all proud of you, though. Oh, look at the garbage right there.
It's already building up, yeah. They need to have the truck coming down the road.
Just said she's been there, Rhonda Gale, so she understands.
I like to take a nap at this red light.
No, wake up. Did you have sugar? What did you do?
No. I just had my
Is there,
beans
down
and
there
rice.
at that dad's place, is there something in there you can run in and grab yourself?
Well, that's a good place to get into. It might not be too crowded. Might not be too crowded. Well, you needed a bottle of water anyway, didn't you? You need to hydrate some more.
Yeah, I'll have to go to the restroom too. After drinking that. Doctor enough. I drank a doctor enough.
Yeah.
And I have to run to the
Can't
ladies'
potty
room.
enough.
To run to the ladies' room.
Beautiful song of Bethlehem.
What's this car?
He was starting to creep out there.
Mm-hmm.
We were walking distance from the strip when we did our room last week. It was nice to just walk out of the room and right up on the strip and not have to park.
Thank you. This is Virginia. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Chat with you later.
Happy New Year. Is there a Happy New Year song? Old Lang Syne. That's about the only one. Nobody even knows what that one means. Use the crosswalks, old people. Don't take a chance. You do. Beautiful star in Bethlehem. Beautiful.
We also put out a video yesterday with Crockett's Breakfast Camp. Donnie did a takeout order.
Yeah. Walked over there, walked right back. No problem. We don't have it's open. Look at that. I got me a spot.
What's this? Oh!
Ooh.
That one's parked a little over the line there, that
I
vehicle.
think so. Just a tad. What we got in here? Customer parking only. I'll get you a bottle of water too for hydration. Not the time to worry about a bar.
Where's your caffeine drink? Oh, that. Donnie had to buy himself a caffeine drink right there. He
Yeah.
had to take a caffeine break.
With diet, with no sugar.
Start drinking it right now, because...
Yep. We'll drink it right now. Back on.
Hello, Geo Mad Cat. We are in
Geo.
Donnie's HHR, the work vehicle.
My work vehicle.
Got a new windshield for this car so we could drive it around, because it wasn't safe for him to drive it. He was still
fine.
driving. He was still driving, but it wasn't safe.
Yep.
You know, he puts up with stuff. People
And
do that.
if the
That's
window's
not-
dirty and my glasses are dirty, it was dangerous. glare was amazing. I couldn't hardly see when the car was coming towards me.
At night.
And so then when Joy said we need to use it for me too, then I said, okay, well, yeah, I need to get a new one. And wouldn't you know, here's the Gatlinburg Snowman.
Welcome to Gatlinburg.
We went to Safelight, and they have a $70 military discount. So if you go Safelight, replace, it is a $70 military.
Donald from Ohio said that his wife and him would stop at Dad's general store every time they go to Gatlinburg. Said they've really got some good deli meat sandwiches there. Yeah, if you're going to be in
and they got banana pudding in there for $6. I just didn't want to pay for it.
If you're going to be in Gatlinburg for a while and you need a little something to eat, you can definitely stop there for a sandwich or, you know, banana pudding or whatever.
And they make breakfast. If you get to Crockett's and Crockett's is closed, Dad's is just right on the other side of Days Inn, and they make a good.
So it's just right down from Crockett's, you know.
Just right down the other side
so
of Days Inn.
So you could actually walk down there if you couldn't get in. And
or if Crockett's says it's an hour to get in and you don't want to wait, walk down to Dad's.
And
biscuits
also,
and gravy.
You know, like I said, Donnie did a carry out to Crockett's
on
the video yesterday. So that's always an option. If the line is long and you cannot get into Crockett's to actually sit down and eat, you can order.
There.
If
you can't call ahead.
If you get ahead early enough and you order one of those huge cinnamon rolls, you know, you can get in there.
You have to watch our Crockett's food review to see the size of that cinnamon roll.
Yeah, Gio said the Christmas meal at Berg Steakhouse was a lot of dollars. Yeah, it was. It's a steakhouse. It's not a inexpensive place to eat. They do have the code word though. It was in the pinned comment.
You have to watch the video.
Pinned comment of the video.
To get 20% off at Berg's.
20% off your meal. We just thought we would try since it was Christmas.
And
we were there at Christmas. We thought we would try the holiday meal when we were there, you know.
And at the recommendation of Tara and Scott Shaver.
Yeah, they love it there.
Right now they have a holiday menu through the 6th of January. Or probably the 5th. Starting the 6th, they go back to their regular menu. Because the 3rd is Friday, 4th, 5th be Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so 6th, the Monday, the 6th of January, they're going to go back to their menu. Right now they're on a holiday menu, which is the dinner menu all day long, no lunch menu. But starting on the 6th, Berg Steakhouse will be going back to their lunch buffet special. $25 12-ounce T-bone. And that is a very good price, by the way, because
hi, Jimmy Spencer.
The big one at Alamo was like $32. And we recommend Alamo's T-bone. And we recommend
at Berg Steakhouse, if you go there at lunchtime, yeah, it's $25. I know, but Gio said $120 for a tomahawk steak with no sides.
Oh, right. Yeah, but that's 40 ounces.
Yeah.
And if you want to spend even more, you can get the king crab legs for $150. I thought, my goodness, I could go to Alaska and get the crab legs myself for $150.
Tara does the lunch special where she gets a T-bone steak and an order of fries for $22, and Scott gets the salad bar for $20. Yeah, I guess at the lunch special you do not get the salad bar included.
On with the steak. Really? $20 for that?
Hi, Harold Bush.
No. Tara, the salad bar is $20 for Scott?
That's what she said, yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't do that. I thought... Okay. I thought she got the steak and he got the salad bar. She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. Yeah, Joy and I are perfect because I love the salad bar. She loves the steak.
Tara said it would be $6 or $8 extra if you do get the salad bar added.
Yes, and Tara, they have changed the menu, by the way. The prices, they used to charge $65 and include the salad bar. They have lowered their prices to $39.90.
Byron is one of the owners with his family members. They own Berg Steakhouse.
Two brothers and a sister, right?
And he's the one that we always talk to walking up and down the parkway, where he's got that sausage place that's right there by the place that has that like pizza neon pizza sign, pizza by the slice neon sign. Byron has got the sausage place right there. He and his siblings own Berg Steakhouse.
So they decided to take the salad bar off.
The salad bar was
the automatic menu.
Really nice salad bar.
They said the steak was $64. So what they did was they lowered the steak down to $39, $39.90, and made the salad bar optional.
Hi, Reggie.
I don't know why everybody's in this other lane. Bethlehem, beautiful star. Well, my favorite restaurant, me and Bubba, we designed the menu. We have blackened shrimp and coral shrimp and garlic shrimp and Cajun shrimp and fried shrimp and boiled shrimp.
There's Dino growling at
Dino
me.
Growling at you. He saw us going by. I got Dino next door to me. He growling at me. I know all about dinosaurs, Jenny. He'd see us later for dinner. I'll see you later for dinner. I did buy a
Dino
water
doesn't want to eat me.
Uh-huh.
He smiles at me with those teeth.
He's just your friend.
He's always smiling at me with those big teeth.
He's baiting you, that's for sure.
I seen him wink at me too.
Yep.
Dino winks at me.
Come a little closer. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Movie
Or dinosaur? I grew up
Dino's
liking
my
this.
favorite dinosaur.
I grew up liking the
On the
Stegosaurus
Flintstones.
the most. I like the Stegosaurus.
Dino on the Flintstones. Watch it, Donnie.
I see him. Didn't see him before, though. Is that it?
They had dark clothes on there.
Yep. It is a little more interesting in the side aisle, isn't it?
It's slower though, huh?
It's slower, but it's more interesting.
You can see people walking by.
Yep. There's a Florida license plate. And you never know, somebody might recognize this. We might still get Spotified even in this car.
Not as likely.
Not as likely. And no punch buggy, that's for sure. But I was thinking if we were going to be over here too early, I was going to definitely have to have a chair. Little kids are just fascinated with those snowmen.
I love the snowmen.
Enough to sing about them.
Yep.
She's singing.
It shows you how much I love them.
She's singing.
Did you drink your thing?
I did. Not all of it.
Wake yourself up.
Why don't I got some water for you too.
Thanks, Tara. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, we were very impressed with birds. What an unbelievable salad bar that was.
Tara
You're
said,
so
don't
right.
forget to hit the thumbs up.
So right
Thank
about
you.
birds. They are really something.
We're gonna have to go back to Berg's and try the steak because
Yes, we did not. We had the
basically
ham and turkey.
we had the holiday meal. We wanted, since it was holidays, we wanted to try the holiday meal because it was their special.
Yep. Basically, there everything was $40 a person except for children. So it's
Yeah, they didn't have a special price on their holiday
no,
meal.
it's a tourist town.
But it
restaurant.
did include the salad bar.
Yes. And it was more than we could eat.
More than we can eat.
And you got to take it to go.
We ate on the meat for days. A couple days.
2 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that that? Yeah,
Tammy
right
Barr
there.
said, Happy New Year to everyone.
The skirt man. What, do we got a trolley behind us? Or a taxi? Everybody's waving at something behind us.
No. Maybe they have somebody picking them up.
Yeah,
That
we
does
must be waiting
happen.
for somebody to pick them up. And here's Fanny Farkle, my favorite hot dog and Philly steak place.
Rhonda said she hopes that the new year will be better for her and her mom. We hope that too, Rhonda Gale.
Yeah, Rhonda, what's your
We hope that
status
for
on coming?
I don't know, she doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
We hope that for everyone.
Yep. New government, new leadership, new future.
No The tin roof.
place that has all the wind chimes? Oh, smell those
I don't know if
peppers
we've
and
walked
onions.
into the tin roof or not. I don't think
Peppers and
I've walked into the
onions.
tin roof.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Some of these shops don't like it when you walk in, if you're
Yeah, with your camera.
with your camera.
Did they forget to take their sign down, or are they open? Okay, it's just not lit. Beautiful star of Bethlehem. There's our two favorite ice cream places, Killwins and Chocolate Monkey.
Teresa said she's wishing she was here. Oh, everyone.
Hello.
Christmas, New Year's Eve. I almost said Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Eve.
Jamie said
So-
she was here 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know how early you want to be here tomorrow.
Come early.
We tried booking a room and they're full. And rooms are $80 during the week, $150 on the weekends.
Now in January and February, you probably can get some deals on some rooms if you want to
Oh yeah.
visit Gatlinburg in January and February. Usually you can find some places that'll have deals on rooms.
Look for a snow forecast and plan your room accordingly.
Well, you don't even have to come in snow. There's deals in January and February. It's a slow
You're gonna go to
season.
the trouble of coming here in January or February. Come when it snows. It's beautiful.
It's unpredictable if it's going to
It
snow.
is very unpredictable. Joy and I did it one time already. Rented a room because it was going to absolutely snow, and it never showed
didn't
up.
snow.
It went the other way. That was funny. I thought,
Yeah,
I just
Gio,
paid
that,
$90 to sleep in a cold room.
Gio said it would be cool if they had a chapel down in the village. He said, I know they tore the other one down for a parking lot. Yeah, that was very upsetting to me. Ober Mountain tore down that chapel to make it all a parking lot.
Put up a parking lot.
They could have left the chapel and still had a parking lot. You know?
Bulldoze in the chapel and we're gonna make a parking lot. Bulldoze in the chapel and we're gonna make a parking lot. That's all right. Jesus knows how to make a place for himself. Doesn't have to be a man building.
Cammy Barr said, wonder if we'll see any bears. I don't know. They might have gone, to rest for a while since it's so crowded. They might have gone and laid down for a while.
Yeah. They might be waiting till 2 or 3 in the morning to come out.
Yeah.
Charged up and take the cord out. I'm all charged up. Other phones are missing. Take the cord out.
It's not done yet.
Oh.
Teresa said she's been to Gatlinburg twice at New Year's, but she didn't go downtown either time for the festivities. She said it's too crowded and cold. She said, I usually stay on 321.
Coffee Shack is closed for the night. Coffee Shack. Coffee Shack.
The lights are, I mean, their lights are on in there. They didn't close the thing down.
Yeah, the fence is
Oh,
down.
I see it down. Okay. People were walking in front of it. I just thought it was all lit up.
Coffee Shack, baby. We see a lot of people wearing Bucky's clothing and icon stuff.
Here's a little dog.
Cute.
I'm gonna wipe my camera lens here for a second because it seems like it's a little need of a wipe. Okay, why isn't this coming off here? There we go. All right, I'm gonna wipe this off here. Excuse me for that. All right. Seemed like it was a little bit in need of a cleaning. Like maybe the, you know how your fingerprints gets it smudgy. Michael said, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I think sometimes your fingerprints get on the lens and it looks a little smudgy. Oh, turn around up there. It's too crowded here.
It's too long. Woo, what a crowd. Maybe I'll run over and look under the bus stop. Yeah, nobody's gonna be there. If you're into Celtic Irish food, there is a pub that serves authentic bangers and mash.
It's at the village. Boudicca's. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, for some, I don't know why they just couldn't call it Celtic pub. Had to come up with some fancy name.
Maybe it's their last name, Dunny.
Who knows? It means something in their language. Oh, there's somebody holding on for good days. Oh, there's no line for the truck. Not a long line for Anarchista tonight.
We see some people going down, but nobody going up.
It's a wonderful day thing. If you're going to be here more than one day, or go up more than one time a year, we'd recommend the annual pass. That's something that I'm willing to take a day off work if we have snow. We're gonna come to Anakista and Gatlinburg and enjoy the snow. Oh, and one of my customers just asked me if I'd like to go all the way to Florida to paint their cottage on the beach. Oh, I don't know. I have to think about that, huh? Have to get a husky sitter and a cat sitter. We could take the ratty.
Hey, Po Girl says you need to get there early. Looks fun. Yeah, Donnie's customer that he's painting for now, she said she offered us to stay. Her house has an attached apartment, right?
Yeah, apartment over the garage.
Apartment over the garage, and she offered to let us stay in the apartment over the garage while Donnie paints her home for her.
It's a 1,400 square foot house, but it's a cottage style.
And
isn't that cool?
so that'll be maybe in a few months
springtime.
or something.
I asked her, I said, could we do it like at the coldest point of the year? And she said, well, I want you to paint the outside too. It has to be good weather for that. And I went, oh, okay. We'll have to wait till the end of February for it to warm enough.
Nancy said, that's so cool for them to ask you, Donnie.
Yeah.
So she said, well, I know you're vloggers. Your wife's a vlogger and stuff. So she said, you know, if you guys want to go down there and paint the place, and then you could maybe do some vlogs in the area, you know.
So she was concerned that Joy would be bored while I was working. She said, no, we're just 2 blocks over, she had 2 streets or 4 blocks from the beach. So Joy could walk down easily. Killwins, toasted coconut ice cream. Oh man!
And then we'll make a trip to, you know, do a couple of the things in Florida.
Yeah.
Because we used to live in Florida, and I really didn't vlog it when I was there, you know. So while we're there, maybe we could vlog a few things. Places we used to go, you know. I mean, we used to go to SeaWorld, we used to go to Busch Gardens, and it's been years since we've seen those places, so I thought, well, that might be fun, you know.
Well, we'll still be hundreds of miles from Tampa.
I said we'll have to take a day
there.
and drive there, is what I said, yeah.
A Sunday. Catch the river. There's a big old bucket of stuff coming out of there.
The garbage men are coming along and getting
Appreciate the garbage men. Keep the bear food down to a minimum.
Gio said it's supposed to snow for the last day of Dollywood this Sunday.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
We were thinking about going the last day of Dollywood. We were thinking about going over there.
Yeah.
That would be fun if it does snow.
Well, we'd have to go more than one day to catch everything. I don't know if we could catch all the food or anything at one last time. I think we caught all the food.
Hey, Michael said the Bryants of Rocky Top songwriting fame, their former house is for sale near Minot Park.
Oh. Yeah, Minot Park. Boy, have they changed that. It's got a baseball field now. Beautifully done. You can sit right by the water and a picnic.
To sit up there, have a picnic and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if hollering, screaming, you know, for a baseball game is a benefit.
Yeah, well, I didn't see thousands of seats, so it won't be that loud. Probably only a room for 200
Teresa
people.
said probably 1 million or more for that house.
Oh, yeah.
Michael said Paul and Linda McCartney stayed there once. I wouldn't be surprised if they had lots of celebrity visitors back in the day there. Musicians and stuff, you know.
The musician position. Here's the germ ball.
Just in case that music is coming through.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Boy, that garbage guy is just getting here just in time. I can't believe they did that much garbage already. I wonder if that's left from yesterday.
Well, it's a busy day. I'm sure that they're getting a lot of garbage.
They need to get going on that street, don't they? We appreciate the Gatlinburg with the nice clean garbage trucks coming down the road all the time. Yep, and there's Dino getting ready to growl again because he saw us go by. Oh, he didn't see us. He'll catch us. Oh, he'll catch us when we get back. Oh, you want to stop this time, buddy?
Oh, okay. Kind of forgot about it. Michael said they were appreciated by the people like Paul for those Everly Brothers hits they wrote.
No. Do-do-do. Shoney's is done for the day. That's the only all-you-can-eat food bar in Gatlinburg. It's about $16.99 for all you can eat.
If you do bring a family, you can feed them at Shoney's.
We got some good teenage boys that are hungry, yep. Ah, here's some live music. Yahoo! Ooh, a white shepherd. Pretty. Mira, coño. Yep. When we are able to, we'll try the Cherokee Grill. It's a little over us at the moment. We did go to Cumberland
went
Jack's.
to Cumberland Jack's. I've got to finish the vlog on that one. Nancy said the people are ready to ring in the new year.
Yeah, they are. Everybody has hope.
We pray
Hope
it's
renewed.
a wonderful new year because, you know, since 2020 it's been kind of a stinker for a lot of years.
Isn't that it? 2020 seems
It's
so
been
long
kind
ago,
of a
but it was just 4 years.
Stinker for a lot of years.
Hey, that was the craziest time in history I've ever been in.
Nelson said, "Oh, the Park Grill."
Yeah, we haven't been there yet. Is it good?
We saw the Grinch over here the other day, staying
Yeah, but
here.
he's not up there today. I thought I'd check real quick, but he's not there.
last week. He was here at Christmas.
Last week.
The Grinch was staying over there at that hotel for Christmas.
Yeah, he was.
Nelson said it's very good.
I liked it. Okay.
I gotta back up just slightly because it's pushing my knees.
Oh, here's the lady with the basket. And the flowers all over her.
I think she's selling roses or something.
Yep, selling flowers. Or as Doris Taylor used to say, flowers. One syllable, no inflection. No W.
Michael said, did you check on the river? It's way up. We have not checked on the river. We haven't driven back there, but it's too dark right now for us to...
Well, we looked at it on the way in, and it wasn't extremely high, no. I saw it as we were coming in. It didn't attract my attention as, wow, look at that. It wasn't even hardly brown. Slowly taking the mountains to the seashore. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. You want to turn that towards the street over there?
It doesn't really turn in this car like it does in mine.
Yeah.
Because mine is... This
Okay.
is taped. This is taped.
It's all taped in place. Well, let's see. How about if we think of a story to tell or something? I'd tell you a Coast Guard story, but I end up saying the wrong kind of words because it's military. I'm trying to think of a good story. Well, I'll tell you about a Coast Guard thing I wrote a Coast Guard poem about. And the poem was called I forget the name of it. This was called something about the islands.
Well, just play some music for him.
Oh, she could put some music on.
I'm gonna put some music on while I run into the restroom.
Pink phone's circling.
I know that, Donnie. I know. Please touch the sky. From the
mountaintops to valleys, the world feels alive. With my husky by my side, we roam free and true. Every step is a blessing in these Smoky Mountain views. We stop by the overlook, valleys stretch wide. My husky greets the strangers with a tail full of pride. They smile and say hello, can't resist those blue eyes as the mountains paint their beauty across the endless skies. Oh, these Smoky Mountain views, they're my heart's retreat. From the rolling hills below to the clouds beneath my feet, walking feet and paws, taking in the hue. Life feels so simple with these Smoky Mountain views. This mountain magic binds us in everything we do. Oh, these Smoky Mountain views, they're my soul's embrace. Where the valleys hold their beauty and the peaks leave their trace. With my husky at my side, there's nothing I choose over the joy of living in these Smoky Mountain views. So here we'll stay beneath the sky so wide, with love for the mountains and my husky by my side. Every day feels brighter, every step feels new, forever at peace with these Smoky Mountain
Ba-ding. Pretty cool, huh? Joy puts that together. Isn't that awesome? I put a Navy flag at the Pearl Harbor tree this year. Ooh. Oh, you put a Coast Guard flag? Thank you. Yeah, I have a Coast Guard flag I use once in a while. Did 13 years in the Coast Guard. And I loved every minute of it after it was over. While it was going on, it wasn't as great. I tell you though, I was on a Coast Guard thing where we were chasing down some drug runners, and we saw an airplane over the horizon swing in really low, and we thought, oh, that airplane's dropping something. So we went pounding over there, and there were some small boats picking it up, and one of the boats just took off full speed. So one Coast Guard took one boat, and we took another boat, and we chased it. And I'll tell you, we chased that thing for miles and miles, and we couldn't catch up to it. It was just too fast. So the Navy sent a ship out of the Navy base in Miami, Florida. No, Key West. It was Key West, Florida. And it was a hydrofoil. Have you ever seen or heard of the Navy hydrofoil? You literally have to be a real pilot to pilot this boat, because it goes up on skis. And of course, you know, the Coast Guard boat I'm on, we're doing almost 40 miles an hour on the ocean. And let me tell you, 40 miles an hour on the ocean, 36 knots, is fast. This Navy ship, they called on it because the fast boat was too fast for us. They called that thing out, and that boat came over the horizon in front of us and went past us, turned around, caught back up to us, past us, and then waked out the guy that was running away from us, so that he had to stop. Made him stop just by almost crushing him. And that was so impressive. And of course, it can't slow down. It has to stay up on skis. So it circled us a couple times until we secured the guy so that he couldn't run again. But as soon as we had a hold of his boat, they basically said, okay, you got him, Coast Guard, we're out of here. And that thing took off back over the horizon. I'm telling you what, 70 knots. Flying on two skis. Oh, there's Dino. And I got it all on video, but I lost the video. I sent it to somebody to show it to them, and they lost it. And but wow, what a day that was. And I wrote a poem about it, and I think I called it the Island Chase, because it was like the boat we were chasing had two when we finally pulled the boat into port, we got to inspect the boat, and it had 2 black Max 454s under the hood, making that boat go so fast. And I was, whenever I got something emotional going on, I'll be poetic. It turns my switch on. And I said, I want to write a poem about this, like a fast boat ignites 2 454s and makes for America's coast. 2-fisted flying through corridors and islands and making the most of every deflection, avoiding detection. It makes for America's coast. But we've already seen them, and the distance between them and us dwindles with every word. Coming down from a great height, white bird with red stripe. A most unusual bird. For a head in the seas from 4 to 6, it leaps to make his escape. Desperation grips the helm to break the hand of fate. But the crosshairs on our bow act like the crosshairs of a scope, aimed by justice at the people running dope, something like that. I left out a few of the taboo words.
Well, that last word wasn't the right word either.
Nobody knows. It could be stupid.
Anyway,
that was good.
Teresa said, I had my cable cut off years ago. Love watching real people doing fun things, and most of all, uplifting God and Jesus while enjoying those things. Thank you, Joy and Donnie, for all on this channel.
Spend that $150 cable bill somewhere else.
Yeah, cable, it can be $100 or $150 or whatever. I mean, it can be crazy amount of money. And then there's so much on there that it's like you would never watch.
Yeah.
Now we went and stayed in the Gatlinburg Hotel, so while we were there, I watched some Christmas movies, and
some HGTV.
And some HGTV remodeling, decorating.
Yep.
Or whatever, buying a home or something.
And,
so I do that when we stay in a hotel. I'll watch something like that and then the rest of the time, there's so much repeat on there.
Yeah, a couple of Christmas movies.
And the thing of it is, when we, like on a YouTube channel like this, or someone else's YouTube channel, when they do show you something again, it's usually different the next time you see it. There's different people there, the season might change, whatever, sometimes the decorations change and everything. So even if it's the same place, usually there's something different about it. Michael said that he was at Boca Chica NAS for a while. They had Pegasus class hydrofoils at Key West.
He has seen it.
He said, we always heard about the square groupers washing ashore on the Keys. Everyone's wishing Rhonda Gale a happy new year. Happy, healthy, and peaceful and enjoyable, blessed new year.
That's right. Things are going to be peaceful this year.
Michael said that he put a Navy flag at Pearl Harbor tree this year, and then he'll do a Coast Guard flag next year.
I was thanking him for that. Yeah. Is he in Hawaii or is he in Mobile? He must be in Hawaii if he put it up against the Pearl Harbor
That was
tree.
somebody else that was in Mobile.
Okay. So he's in Hawaii. Is this a listener in Hawaii?
Did you visit Hawaii, or are you living in Hawaii, Michael? I lived in Oahu, Hawaii as a kid because my dad was Navy and he was stationed there on the Navy base, Oahu, Hawaii, when I was a kid. Back in the day.
We enjoy having you along with us, looking out the windows with us, seeing everything that's going on.
Michael said, I live in the country just south of where you are now. In the county just south of where you are now. Okay. So you
We
just went over there
appreciate your
for a visit.
patriotism.
Thank you, Lori. Lori said, I'm sort of a newcomer to the channel, but I have really enjoyed your chats and adventures. Thank you, Donnie and Joy. I pray you have many blessings this new year.
Thank you.
And we pray that back for you all that are watching,
Sure.
too.
We love everybody that wants to come
Nancy
along.
said, it's always a pleasure to ride with you all. With you all.
Well, thank you. I try not to be too bickersome.
Sometimes
I get a little bickersome with
he does.
Joy.
People don't
we're
realize
just being real.
he's a bit stubborn.
Yeah, just me though, not her. No, just me.
Technically, he has his own channel. This is my channel,
That's mine.
and he's supposed to not bend the
That's
rules.
right. I'm supposed to just say, remember. Oh, that's right. It's her channel, not mine. She
Yeah.
can do what she wants. I don't have to question her.
Some people don't know that.
Yeah,
because he's
I
with me
forget.
all the time.
I forget
But
she's the boss on this
It's my channel.
That's right. I forgot.
Michael said, I was planted by a farmer. Oh, it was planted by a farmer in Cades Cove on December 7th, 1941, and now people decorate it. The tree.
Now I get what he's talking about.
It's the tree. Okay, Donnie was thinking you were talking about over there in Pearl Harbor. Teresa's laughing at that, what we were talking about.
We love you. Love you.
It's
Thank
Donnie.
you for laughing. That's why
I
we
do have to let people know that every now and then, especially if they're new, because every now and then people will come on here and they'll think, that they'll think that I'm being controlling or something. And Donnie has explained this before. I'm not controlling. I just function in a more of a controlled manner because of being on the spectrum. Being on the spectrum, in order not to have anxiety meltdowns, I have learned to live my life a little more where I know it's going to be smoother, and so I have to remind him not to change things up on me, like during a live stream or something. Don't change the rules on me. It's my channel. Keep it there. Hi. Oh, there.
Bill and Julia, we made it to town.
Hi.
Hey!
We don't have their painting with us, do we?
But yeah, you just let us know when it's convenient, but we want to let you know when it's in town.
Okay. I think because it's at the RV, right? It's RV, so we'll put it in and we'll bring it. Tomorrow we're going to be here. Are you going to be here? We'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
Are you going to be in town?
We'll have
walking around?
We'll be up.
Okay. Do you want?
We'll be up by the Space Needle
You
for
might
the
be in-
fireworks.
All righty.
Can we show you?
Yeah.
Let me get this off
Make it
here.
quick
Okay.
here. I'm holding traffic up.
There's Bill and Julia right there. Bill and Julia Graham right
Hi,
there.
everybody.
Everyone.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Okay, we'll let you know where we are.
All
Tomorrow,
righty.
somewhere around here.
All righty.
Hey, that's Bill and Julia from the chats.
Yep. They want a painting.
Lori said, you're not controlling, you're structured.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's not controlling people. She's controlling her environment. That she
I have
lives in.
to have structure in order to not have an anxiety attack and meltdown and stuff like that. Being on the spectrum, you have to kind of know what is, gonna be like. And so, like even when on the Christmas night, before we started the live stream, I already had this discussion with Donnie of how it was going to go. Each person was going to win one thing and all that. And then while we're live streaming, he's trying to change it up on me. And I'm like, no. Lori said, my son is the same way.
It made sense for me to ask the question, but it
Not
didn't make
during the
sense
live
for me to
stream.
argue.
Yeah.
I just said, this is the same kind of painting he had before. Should we give him another option?
Teresa said, love you both no matter whose channel it is. I think you do a great job getting along. You make us laugh and feel better.
Mother
Thank
loved you
you.
best.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like the Smothers Brothers we were talking about yesterday. Mom loved you more. I loved you best.
Lori said, bad Donnie, LOL.
Bad Donnie. Who does he think he is?
He does. He will sometimes like push an argument with me, and I'll be like, stop. You know.
Yeah. If she's saying it nice, she'll say stop. Yep. I have been learning that
I have this.
I didn't even know I
fairness.
was a jerk, you know, but I had to find out.
I have this fairness thing in my mind. My mind wants to have like things be fair, you know, and if I have something in my mind of like, well, this is fair, sometimes he'll want to change it up, and I'm like, you know, I want to be fair to everyone that's watching or something, you know. So
You might
Michael
just have
said, why am I craving pancakes?
Maybe you have your blood sugar's low.
He's probably seeing the pancakes as we drive by.
Yeah, we just passed the flapjacks and pancake pantry.
Lori said, that's just a good marriage.
Yeah, we've been married 31 years. We made it this far. Of course, we didn't know Joy was on spectrum until the 29th year. I just thought she was a nut. Turns out she's normal, just wired differently.
I mean, I always knew I was different, you know what I'm saying? I always knew I was different. I said all the time, we're just different. We just think differently.
Yeah.
You know? Because I knew
I'm not
I
as
did.
different as she is.
I knew I did.
She tried to tell me I was, but...
You're different in your own way, Donnie.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Gemini. I'm two different people, and... I'll tell you, I've had many careers. I was a paperboy for 4 years. I was a cook for almost 20 years, and then I was a painter for 20 years.
Linda said it's all a little give and take.
How I painted houses for 20 years, and just absolutely loved it.
And I also like drama-free. I also like drama-free. So my moderators, you know, like try to help it be drama-free and stuff in the chats. You know, friendly, kind to one another. You know.
Yes, we don't allow those snide remarks.
So, just for any of the new people in there, just letting them know, we want people that are in the chat or watching, we want them to feel loved,
Yeah,
you know,
and that it's interesting
and cared about.
Yeah, and we like it to be interesting, a little snappy, a little humorous.
Donnie said, drama-free is the only way to go. Teresa said, love will keep us together. Remember that song? Cammy
Yes,
Barr said,
we
amen.
were talking about Captain and Tennille the other day. We were talking about variety shows, and somebody brought up Captain and Tennille.
Lori said, the world would be a better place if everyone was kind. You know, I guess it was the people who, back in the day, you know, people that were not kind, they thought they kind of did it like privately, where they would say it in private conversations if they weren't kind, you know. And some people maybe they said it out publicly to someone or whatever, but yeah, being online where people can type a comment and you can't see them, some people decided that was their opportunity to
Oh, the anonymous, yeah.
You know, anonymously be
you weren't going to be
unkind
held
to
accountable
other
for your
people.
attitude, so you could
know?
say what you wanted.
And then the also the other thing where, you know, there's people out there that they want to, they want other people to do what they want them to do. So there's, you know, manipulation and control out there on the social media stuff. I see that out there too, and so I tend to have people like that blocked if they're trying to control other people. I'm not into that. You know, God made people with a free will and a free mind and everything, and so even if people make the wrong choices, you pray for them, you know. Lori said, "Oh, Teresa, that brings back memories. Love will keep us together."
Think of me,
Nancy
babe,
said she
whenever
loves that song. Nancy loves that song.
a girl comes along singing this song. You gotta be strong and stop. Meow. And I really love you. Stop. Meow. And thinking of you. Look in your arms and let love keep us together. Whatever. Yep. Yeah, we were going through the names of old variety shows. Talking about like who is it that makes you laugh? Makes you laugh hard. Like the Three Stooges.
Lucy
Lucy.
made me,
Who makes
Lucy
you
always
laugh
made me laugh.
hard?
Lucy.
You might even say your dad.
The Beverly Hillbillies, Andy Griffith Show. I love Lucy.
Yeah. Abbott and Costello. Rhoda Martin's Laughing.
Lori said that she read a book in college called How to Get Along with Difficult People, and it taught her to pray for those people and just move along. Pray for them and go on. You know? You
Yep.
can just pray for them and go on. It's a little loud. Their music is a little loud from that
Yep.
Karaoke
The
thing.
karaoke bar.
karaoke. And when the traffic is thicker, you stay longer in the karaoke zone.
Yeah, you kind of get stuck behind someone and then there's noise. You're right, there's a lot of people stepping out in the street tonight. You have to be careful.
Uh-huh.
Jerry Lewis made me laugh out loud.
I do have to say, I Love Lucy is one that makes me laugh out loud still to this ever. That's all I saw it on, but still the reruns are, you know,
Yep.
were just as funny, I'm sure, as
It's-
when it
and
was
Barney-
on back in the day.
Barney Fife get me laugh out loud.
Barney Fife does, yeah.
Yeah.
The Beverly Hillbillies, Granny always made me laugh out loud. And the one episode with John Wayne, when he was supposed to come fight, the cowboy and Indian thing. He was supposed to come. She thought he would, wanted to come. I think Mr. Drysdale got him to come over or something like that.
Yeah. He was...
And then when he finally showed up, she said, where were you when I needed you, John? I still think of that line, and it makes me laugh to this day. Just thinking of the line.
Granny.
Where were you when I needed you,
heard
John?
you were looking for me. Where was you? Where was you when I needed you, John?
John Wayne, my favorite actor. I used to watch with my dad all the time. My dad was Navy, and John Wayne was his favorite actor, so I would watch John Wayne movies on the television with my dad, and I just thought, just such an epic actor,
Mm-hmm.
Really had a lot of range of different movies too, military movies, the cowboys and Indian movies, and he had some dramatic movies and everything.
Yeah, no matter what he did, it wasn't until it started winding down his career that he had any of them that were like, he did one called Brannigan or something like that, where he was over in Europe. That one was not a good one. But
I've pretty much liked every John Wayne movie I've ever seen.
He lifted up every movie.
Even he was, I felt like he was, he even had good acting for back in the day when he was in the really old first movies he's ever
like the
done.
First movies he
like
did?
Angel and the Bad Man and all that kind of stuff.
I thought it was terrible.
His acting was better than, some of the other ones in those movies way back in the day, is what I'm saying.
Well, I can't help you there, Mrs.
Teresa said Lucy was the funniest, but Granny was right there with her. She said, my favorite was the giant jackrabbit on the Hillbillies.
Oh.
All of those
kangaroo.
All of those animals.
That one.
On
and
there.
Nobody believed her.
Ellie Mae, just such an animal person.
The giant jackrabbit. Now I gotta go watch that one because nobody believed her. Jed. There's a giant jackrabbit out here, Jed.
Nancy said all those shows were so good. Teresa said, yeah, they thought she was under the influence.
It's 3 feet, 4 feet tall. Oh, that was a
they
funny.
thought she was inebriated.
Oh, and the doorbell going off, and they said, we don't understand it, but every time we hear these bells, someone comes to the front door.
Someone comes knocking.
Somebody comes knocking on the front door.
They never did figure out why the bells were somebody ringing the doorbell.
They just couldn't figure out where that sound was coming from. That was so funny. What kind of dollars? Oh, they called them millions of dollars. I'd never heard of them kind of dollars. That can't be worth much.
Millions of dollars.
Oh, you've been hornswoggled.
And then the cousin, she knew what millions of dollars meant.
Oh, Jed, you don't know millions of dollars means you're rich.
No.
Huh? Yep, we trade the truck in on
Teresa said it was the best shows back then. They don't make shows as good now as they were back then. I mean, those shows passed the test of time,
Yeah, obviously.
to still be funny
They are
today.
still here, yep.
And even my sister-in-law had not seen, but I turned her on to watching some of those shows, like Andy Griffith and stuff. and she just like was surprised on how funny they were, you know. She didn't know that. So that then she wanted to go see Mayberry Town, you know, over in North Carolina, Mount Airy, you know, which is the town that Andy Griffith based the show off of. Mayberry is where he was from, Mount Airy, North Carolina. Never been there.
Who's facing the wrong way up here? Oh, this is a policeman.
Somebody pulled over to use the restroom, probably, or
Yeah, they
take
would have
pictures
waited
or
till they
something.
came around the other way, though.
Yeah, they're in the wrong direction.
I hope they're.
It's a truck or
That's
something.
not a police car. So.
No, SUV, or I don't know what it is. They're going the wrong, parked the wrong direction.
They're just sitting there, facing the wrong way.
I bet
Going the wrong way,
maybe
people.
someone had to go to the restroom or something.
What's the matter with you?
Rhonda Gale said she's watching Andy Griffith on the TV, I guess.
Yep.
Teresa said Pearl, Cousin Pearl.
Cousin Pearl, that was her name, yep.
Lori said they watch Andy Griffith just about every night. It's classic. Hello, Judy Patrick. Rhonda Gale said, yeah, the new shows are not as funny as the old ones.
Yep.
Oh, I hear
Everybody saw you.
Dino.
Dino saw you driving by. Crazy Mason's got a line out the door.
Yeah, fine. Nancy said the new shows are, you know, are not as good.
Nice.
She said old shows over new shows anytime. There goes an HHR past us. We'll be back over here tomorrow night. I hope we get a signal. But we're not going to drive around. We're going to be out.
Get us a seat near the fireworks.
We're gonna try to show you the fireworks tomorrow.
And somebody said they were going to do drones too. So
But they've done drones before. It's not the
we're
first
going to
time.
try to be in the spot to pick up the drones as well, which is kind of like behind the
We'll
space.
have to find out exactly where to be.
Well, when the last time they sent them up, I learned where to be for the next time. So hopefully they send them up from the same spot as last time. You've got to have a clear landing area about 60 feet by 60 feet if you're going to send up a couple hundred drones at once. Earthquake, the ride. Yep. Byron's in the
Michael
house.
said the drones will form an enormous pancake. That would be funny.
Oh, he's still thinking about pancakes and syrup. Well, I tell you, I found a bottle of Smoky Mountain blueberry pancake syrup while I was looking for something else the other day, so I'm thinking about pancakes too.
Hey, there's Elliot, AR Patriot.
Elliot,
Happy New Year to you, Elliot.
thank you for coming in. Yep, we'll be live if we're allowed to be.
We get a signal
Yeah.
tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow if hopefully getting a signal. Hopefully
If
getting a
anybody
signal.
else knows how it works, we're probably going to go live maybe 10 minutes before midnight, because when everybody goes on at midnight, if we try to go on then, we'll never get on. But maybe 10 minutes before midnight.
Maybe even before that. We might
Yeah.
even be live for a while.
So that we get our spot on the satellite or on the tower. Oh, somebody's not happy, been disciplined.
And they said, Happy New Year, Joy and Donnie.
Ouch. Happy New Year! In case we don't see you tomorrow.
Teresa said, I need a corn dog, please.
Okay, we'll reach right out the window.
We're right there.
I'm telling you what, one day when I know these people better, they're going to run one out to me.
We're right there by the corn dogs.
Fanny Farkas. Best half-pound hot dog in town. I don't think anybody else serves a half-pound hot dog. And it is delicious and not too salty.
There we go.
Cooked perfectly, really good.
Teresa said, LOL.
And you can get chili and cheese on it, or you can get onions and peppers on it. Oh. Or just ketchup and mustard and relish. Great hot dog. And we're officially Spotify too.
Oh, yeah.
That was an official Spotify.
And we weren't even in the bug.
And we weren't even.
We
in
were
the bug.
Spotify and we weren't in the bug.
They must have just saw the camera. Or something. Or your hat.
That was nice. Bill and Julia Graham Spotified us.
Yep.
Yeah,
We appreciate all of you reminding us that we are here, that life is real, that we get to be here, and it's so special that we're the ones picked to
we're
be here.
blessed to be here. I
Very
prayed.
blessed.
I prayed to be here because this
For
was
years.
this was my happy place. I mean, I really loved coming here, you know,
Yep.
and I've been coming here since the 80s, and so I just really loved it. I prayed for to be here, and God answered the prayers. Teresa said, Fanny Farkles is the best.
Yep.
She said, you're blessed for sure.
We thank you for all coming along with us. Oh, that's one of those pretty dogs. One of those really cute dogs is coming right there. There he is. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Long
Pretty
ears
cool.
with the hair on the end. Cute. And the taffy machine is rolling in behind the glass there, making taffy.
Tina said, this is my happy place too. We're still in Ohio. Teresa said, I've been coming there since the 60s. Nowhere
Wow.
in the world is like it to me, God's country.
Yep.
It is very unique, and we don't want it to become
Anywhere else.
anywhere else. We
Not
don't
even Nashville.
we don't want Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge to become Nashville or Vegas or anywhere. We want it to be what it
Mhm.
is,
What it is.
you know.
We want
its
other people
own
to be
place.
like us. We don't want us to be like them.
Lori said we want to retire there.
Ooh. Buy land about 10 years ago. We were looking at a piece of
Well,
land.
what we encourage people is, maybe find a place that's not here in Sevier County, but maybe another county where you can get your
Prices are good in
piece
Morristown.
of property or a home or something at a more reasonable price, and then come over here when it's not overly crowded, you know, because there's a lot of different times you can come here when it's not super crowded, you know, and you can just enjoy the place, you know. But if you like the crowd, then you can come on the crowded days. But it, you know, like, it's driving slow. Someone's walking here without a sidewalk.
Look at that. Good eye, good eye.
Yeah, Donnie said Morristown. You can look for property or home in Morristown. It's a little bit more reasonable than over here in Sevier County. You can also look in Cott County. Sometimes you can get something a little more reasonable there. Hi, Ann Hayton. We've been thinking about you and praying for you. And I wrote that Holidays in Heaven song with you and Ringy Dingy and Ann Reynolds and even my cousin who had lost her daughter a while back. And so I had you all in mind when I wrote that song, Holidays in Heaven. Lori said she'd love to work for the National Park Service. Tina said, I think she said she'd like to retire here too. Lori said, thanks for the tips. Ann said, thank you, I listened to it, I love that. Michael said that Harrison Ford hangs out in Morristown. His wife's parents live there. I did not know that. That's interesting. So you could
meet him in Lowe's.
Meet him somewhere for dinner, maybe, or something. He might be out walking around, or here. People are crossing here, Donnie. Michael has been informative with information for us tonight. Things we did not know. Thank you, Michael. Ann said, did you have a good Christmas? We did. We enjoyed being in Gatlinburg at a hotel and being able to just walk around. We enjoyed that very much. And have our dogs with us. Where Donnie and I have to go back and forth to the RV and back. That was very nice.
That car don't have no taillights.
Who don't?
The car in front of us.
Oh.
Sometimes I've forgotten to turn my headlights on the bug because the streets are so bright. The police pulled me over.
Michael said, I'm just a Smoky Mountain local yokel.
Well, we hope to get to see you. Uh-oh, there goes policeman.
Yeah, he might have noticed that the car doesn't have lights on. I don't know. and you're listening,
Stay moon
if
pie.
you and Donnie will get a box of a variety pack, a variety. So it's different flavors. If you want to win a variety pack of flavors, that we'll toss in there underneath this live stream. That way I can.
Yep.
That way we can mail them, because we can't mail out
Overseas,
of
yep.
overseas. It's too expensive. So, and thank you for joining us. We love you.
We
but
love you.
Jesus loves you more.
Good
And good
night,
night, Gatlinburg.